Let's look at some real live employee feedback. And this one today is, I have enough work to keep me billable at 70%. We're going to look at this from the employee perspective because with VIPing, the employees see these results. In fact, the employees saw this one. This is a real live example. They saw that only 36% felt this way. So if I were an employee and I saw this number, I would be a little worried because I know management would be a little bit worried. So what do you do? Because you know management is going to take some kind of action. They can't have this happening all the time. We're only 36%. Let's say this was true to what the actual numbers were. 36% were billing at the target rate. That needs to jump up a huge amount. So as an employee, what happens? What do you do? First of all, you be proactive. That's what you do. You got to jump in and figure out, why is it that only 36% of employees feel that they're billing 70%? And it's not just because they don't have enough work to do. It could be other things like a bottleneck or something like a process isn't pushing them through, pushing work down. Or maybe it's Mary Jane just got hired and she's slowing down the process because she's new and she doesn't know what's going on. It could be a lot of things. The red tape, you could just go on and on and on about the alternatives to just there not being enough work. Yet at the same time, there could just be not enough work. Sales may not be bringing in the accounts for you to be billed at that time, which is a little bit of a problem. If it's a short bleep, okay, that kind of thing happens, ups and downs. If it's a long one, I would be a little bit wary about that. Not only is it bad for the company, but it's also bad for you. If you're not up to the billable amount, that means you're not working on the things that matter the most, which means your skills aren't being enhanced, which means that you aren't learning and growing yourself. You need to continue that. Again, short little bleeps, understand. But a long one, we need to figure out what to do next. What's the principle here that we need to learn? We need to figure out, what do we do to make this situation better? We need to be proactive and figure out what it is. We need to be cognizant of where the company is and our relationship with the company. And if it's not that great, if the future doesn't look that great, we need to figure out, how can we make it better? We can't just sit back and say, I hope it gets better. I hope sales picks up. And then sit there all alone, quietly, waiting for work. No, dive in and improve it. Don't wait for management to try to fix everything. You have the power and can do a lot of good too. So go make positive change. Now, what ideas do you have? Are you in that position or something similar? Share with us on the Love Your Work Facebook group. Tell us what you think. And until then, go love your work.